All right, so welcome back. Listen, I got Capture Age. I'm very excited about it. You can zoom out like this. It's an insane amount of zoom out ability. You can also, hold on, you can also zoom in. It's an insane amount of zoom in ability. However, I am having a little PC trouble here. I don't know if it's me, my computer, my sound card, my video card, but I'm gonna power through here. I'm gonna power through. Hopefully, this is gonna work. Okay. I'm playing as the Chinese, and we have Darth Vindaloo playing as the Persians. I'm not a theist, in case you're new to the channel. If you are, subscribe, like, all that, comment, everything. So I got Capture Age. I'm very excited because I want to cast more games. I want to be able to make better replays, and Capture Age is the way to do it. I had to buy the Steam version of AoE 2, which I play on Xbox, so having the Steam version does nothing for me except for letting me use Capture Age, because Capture Age does not work on the Microsoft version for whatever reason. So now I have two versions of AoE 2 on my PC, which I don't play either one. They are just for reviews. But what I really want to bring some attention, bring some interest, get the AoE 2 Xbox community, thriving, popping, doing everything, doing what T90 did for the PC version. I want to be able to bring that to the Xbox community, ideally, So I'll work the kinks out. This is like, my third time trying to get this done properly. So we'll make it work. We're gonna make it work. But we're going to have a good game here for you. This was a ranked ladder game. It's going slow. Okay, I'm going to speed it up, and we'll get through the Dark Age and get into it. And hopefully it'll play through. I don't know. It's just PC issues I have, but I'll figure it out, hopefully, at some point in my life. So Darth Vindaloo and we have some history. He's my homie. I play with him. And the other Darths on custom games, on matchmake games, all that, and they're super helpful. They give me tons of advice. They give me coaching, and Vindaloo and I, we did we're kind of similar in terms of skill level and like rank, level, like on the ladder. So this is showing 1100. This is my my PC ladder elo, but I think we're both around 1450, 1500 on Xbox, which puts us in right around the top 100 or so. So we have we played a best of 7 series, he and I, and I lost 1-4, and in that series, not only did he beat me, but the only game I did win was kind of a mercy win because he had a dropout, so he just kind of gave me the win because I was probably going to win, but it wasn't even a guarantee. So, yeah, he has my number. But I learned a lot from him in terms of how he plays and how I can counter what he does and all that. So let's see. Capture Age is lagging just a little bit, but we're going to power through. So my big takeaway with this game is starting as the Chinese. My Chinese start is not ideal. I have 1 minute and 12 seconds idle TC time, which obviously you want to have closer to 25 seconds, I think is the ideal, or 20 seconds, something like that. It's tough because you start with 3 extra villagers and no food. So you have to get food right away, and then you have to drop it off, and then you have to queue villagers, and you have to get more food, and then you have to drop that off. And, it's a bit of a juggle in the beginning, a bit of an APM spike, if you will. You have to really do a lot of things, more so than other civs. So that's kind of where my start is. But if you do the start right, you should end up with more vills. You should end up with about 2 more vills than the other civs. All right, so I had to pause that for a second, but let's see. We're catching back up to time here. So we are both in feudal age. And Darth Vindaloo, who is a GOD, he's got a nice base. He's got a nice economy going. He's got the Persians making faster villagers. And he is pumping out some scouts right now. He's got 4 scouts in queue, ready to make them. Now me, I know Vindaloo's going to be up faster. This I know. So I am preparing spears. One thing I like about Capture Rage is you can like click on the units and you can see how much total HP they have. That's really nice. The idle TC. I don't like watching my video to see my idle TC time because I have a lot of it. And I feel like it would be better if I had less. And I don't like necessarily seeing it. Especially idle eco I got going on. You know, it's not always the best, but that's all right. So Vindaloo shows up with his scouts. Let's see if I react. Yeah, I react. I send my villager home. I send my spearmen over to help clear out these scouts. I send my scout over to also help clear out the scouts. But my goal with Vindaloo in this game and in most games is simply to withstand his pressure early, because I know he's going to come early. He always comes with, like, you know, 4, 5, 6 scouts. He tries to end the game. He tries to do a first-round knockout, right? He tries to end it in early feudal age. So knowing that, if I can make some spears, I'm not worried about counterattacking him. I'm not worried about doing damage to his base. I'm just thinking about how can I kind of stop him from doing damage to my base, right? And then just get to Castle Age and then do some more work here. So because of my idle TC, though, he is up 4 villagers right now, and he has the Persian, so he does make them faster. He's got nice farms. He's got 4 fishing ships. He's got nice wood line. Great wood line on his base, too. Look at that. I mean, that's just like, it's like a wood wall, a wood line wall. But his scouts, he invested a lot into the scouts. He's got 6 scouts, and he's not getting much damage from them. So I'd say that's a win for me so far. So far, I'm happy with that. Put it that way. I do have my dock running. I have, you know, good production going for my fishing ships. Vindaloo has stopped production on fishing ships. He built 4, and then he's kind of just leaving it at that. I saw the fishing ships coming out. Vindaloo, let's see what you got. How many scouts he's got? I can see that up here. I don't even have to go there anymore. So 9. He has 9 scouts. Almost full. I can see this health. I love Capture Rage is awesome. Like what a fun little project that these guys did. But you know what? I got 3 spears. I haven't built any more, and I'm just scaring him away. He's treating these scouts like they're his children. He doesn't not want to lose a single one of them under any circumstance. So I stopped production, and I'm trying to get up to Castle Age. I just clicked up. So I'm on the way to Castle Age. He's still, if you look at Vindaloo, he's getting bloodlines right now. He's getting forging right now. He stopped building scouts. He stopped at 9 scouts, but he's getting full upgrades on them. So you have to figure he's planning on going into knights after these scouts. Otherwise, these upgrades will run out as soon as the scouts die. Now, as for me, I have an archery range up. I'm thinking about archers or cav archers. I've got fletching right now on the way up. I have all my eco upgrades that I can get at the moment, except for wheelbarrow. Vindaloo is researching wheelbarrow right now. That's a pretty typical build right there. Actually, Vindaloo, he has 45 villagers, and he hasn't clicked up yet, and he's getting wheelbarrow. So usually you see people getting wheelbarrow around like 37, 38 villagers maybe, and then going up. So he kept building villas. Although it could be that those are his 4 fishing ships included in that. Yeah, yeah, villagers and fishing ships are included in that. So he has 45, so 41 villagers. So that's about the normal time to click up to Castle Age. I went up a little bit early. I think just being Chinese and not investing in military made that a little bit easier. I wouldn't call it a fast castle, but a faster castle, if you will. Although 19 minutes, 19:30 or so is pretty fast. So it's not terrible. Now, he saw me click up. He's taking his 9 scouts. He knows I'm going to build another town center. He probably, from scouting earlier, he knew this gold was a perfect town center spot. And that's where I'd be putting the second town center, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So he's just delaying that. I think he knows he can't really get a ton of damage. He just wants to kind of make my villagers work for that town center. I did try to kind of wall this in a little bit. I should have finished it, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. And Vindaloo's on the way up. He's at 42 seconds. I'm making cav archers here. So a couple cav archers. I don't have a stable, so I don't have bloodlines, and I don't have husbandry, which I do want to have for the cav archers. So if I'm going to continue to do that, that's where I should want to get. Now he's about to hit Castle Age. He has 3 stables right now. He's got a ton on gold, and he's queuing up 6 knights right away. So yeah, Vindaloo, he does not mess around with the early pressure. I mean, he's not even thinking about a second town center. Yeah, I have 3 cav archers, and I'm producing them. I got 2 more on the way, so I have 5 out now. I mean, cav archers are a good. They're good counter, but they, masked up knights. Unless you're really, 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 really good at controlling those cav archers, masked up knights are going to win that in the long run. But I am getting thumb ring. I have the second wood upgrade. Like I'm definitely focused on the economy and just having some pressure from these cav archers. Because cav archers, I mean, I can do damage. I can do damage to his villagers over the walls. I can run away. And let's see, Vindaloo is still on 1 TC, not even thinking about another one. He is building 2 archery ranges. He must be thinking about building some skirms to try to counter those cav archers, which is not a terrible move. One thing that someone told me, I think it was Vulcan Loop, I think, in a Discord. He said that with cav archers, with Chinese, if you can force your opponent into as many tech switches as possible, because Chinese have they research everything cheaper, right? So not just the eco upgrades, but every upgrade for your different units, right? The blacksmith upgrades, everything. So the more tech switches you can force your opponent into, the better. So that's something that I've thought about. He's getting husbandry. I want to see where husbandry shows up on capture rate. I don't think it does. But I just lost some of my cav archers. But not too many though. I still have 8 and 4 more on the way. But he's at 14 knights. He's getting the upgrades, the archery upgrade, so he's thinking about skirmishers for sure. Skirmishers or cav archers of his own, right? I mean, I guess either one would be the counter. Although, I mean, I am a little surprised by that. I mean, he could have, instead of building the 2 archery ranges, he could have built more knights and built a second town center. Probably would have been a better move, but he's definitely not, like, I have the lead now, but I just barely got it. So Oh no, he's getting elite skirmisher right now, so he's planning on skirms. All right, I'm bringing some cav archers down here. Let's see if I can get any damage. I want to see what my fog of war looks like. So this is my fog of war. So I know. Oh, he has a second town center now, actually. So I know where his gold is. His 2 front golds are hurt him. Definitely hurt. So I'm attacking him down here, ran him off. He's attacking me up here. We're both causing a little bit of idle time from each other. But so I shot through the wall here, and now I'm coming in and I'm doing some damage to these vills. You know, I would like to get ballistics, which I don't have yet, but I just got husbandry and bloodlines. And the real nice thing is he sent all of his knights back to his base. But he is at 20 knights. He's at 20 knights, and I'm at 17 cav archers. So both have a decent amount of army. I'm up on the Vill lead very, very slightly. But he is up on the res collected, though. And he's adding a siege workshop back of his base. And these cav archers need to get out of there. I don't even know if turning and shooting makes the most sense. I think just getting out of there. You don't want to be in close quarters with knights. Yeah, I don't see... Maybe someone, if anyone's watching this, I don't see any... like ballistics, like where to see like where you get the other techs. Like, I don't have ballistics. I don't think so. I don't have a university. Although I just built one, actually. But I don't know if there's a way to see what techs you have from, like, each individual building. Like, I can see some of them in the top corner, but it doesn't show all of them. So, all right, I'm running away with my cav archers. I'm getting way up in the Vill count, though. I'm at 74. He's at 59. That includes my fishing ships. I do have a lot of fishing ships that are becoming less efficient, but they're still fishing there. But for me, I mean, I'm 30 minutes into this game, and Vindaloo has not killed me. He is at 23 knights. I'm up almost 20 villagers. I have a 3rd town center up over here. I mean, I got a nice economy going right here. But it's very exposed. I have a castle. I just put a castle up in the back. I like that castle. Kind of protects this gold a little bit. Protects these farms, all this wood back here. This gold is really my weakness, but... for whatever reason, Vindaloo is not, like, just diving in on it. Now, he has some skirms. They're up by the farm, by my top town center there. But cav archers are just so nice. I mean, you can just hit and run. As long as you're paying attention to them, you just hit and run. And they're one of the most frustrating units to go up against, I feel. Oh, I had a hole here. I did not see that. Look at this. So the hole actually kind of helped me because these knights, Vindaloo's not paying attention to them, and they're confused. They don't know how to get to me. But at this point, I feel like I'm a little bit behind, even though I'm basically even in res collected. We're even in a lot of things right now, and I have 13 cav archers, and he is at 25 knights. Plus, he has skirmishers. Skirmishers are just kind of tickling my villagers up in the north here. But whenever I feel like I'm behind, I castle drop. This is like my move. Right, so I'm thinking I'm sneaking these villagers in here. I'm trying to get his attention with the cav archers to bring those knights, get those knights away. The skirmishers really need to be on, like the skirmishers need to be over here versus the cav archers, and the knights need to be over here on my town center. With that many knights, he could probably take out that town center at the gold and just destroy it. But I think I was trying to build, I was trying to build this here And then I think he repaired his wall, and that's why I couldn't build it there. Oh, yeah. That's a great... I love that castle. Love that castle. Takes away this gold. It doesn't get to any town centers, but it definitely takes away that gold and limits like what he can do out here. Now, he does have another town center in this corner on that gold and on that stone. And he could fish in that corner there as well if he wanted to. And now, I don't think he saw that castle go up or didn't react to it because just killed a bunch of vills. And now he's building a castle, a castle, you know, just to defend me pushing in anymore. I was trying to get a tower up here, but I should have abandoned that. He does have the skirms going north, and he has his knights swarming my cav archers. Oh, man. That is not a fight I want to take. I'm at 8 cav archers. I'm at 8 cav archers versus his 28 knights and 14 skirms. I'm at 112 eco. He's at 98. So I still have the eco lead. I know what the eco KD is. I've killed 8, he's killed 15. So it's not really been that many kills. Mostly army kills. 23 KD for me. 23 kills, 48 deaths. And I send these vills over to get this wood. There's also a couple of golds over here I think I know about. And Vindaloo is back at my base with his knights. And I mean, the good thing about having no military is I can really pay attention to my economy. But that's knights just diving in there to kill this town center, to kill these vills. I have I have a handful of cav archers that are, I guess, just enough to push Vindaloo away. I tried to run some villagers away. Didn't work too well. But I still have this castle here. These castles are just shooting at each other. And I am building a couple of siege workshops here. And I guess the one, I feel like Vindaloo has a very, very powerful position with all the knights. And I don't have a lot of defense around my base. His score is up. He's up almost 2,000 in score. So really he should be feeling very comfortable right now about this win. The only thing he's not really doing as well as I am right now is kind of expanding on the map. I have, you know, forward villagers. I have forward siege workshops. I just hit imp. He just hit imp. I hit imp just like slightly earlier. He's actually pop capped. He's at 160 pop. I'm at 100 pop. Not great. I'm building scorpions. And he still has his night ball. This is the point where the cav archers, I feel, don't scale super well in Imperial Age. No Parthian tactics for them. And they get chemistry. They get chemistry, and they get whatever the final attack upgrade is. Not Bodkin, but the final one. And he's grabbing Cavalier and Gold Shaft mining. Interesting. Very interesting, Vindaloo. Alright, but I have a nice little mass of scorpions. Heavy scorpions, actually. And there's the castle tech for the scorpions, which I do pick up as well. It gives you extra attack on the scorpions, which, let's see if I can see that. I don't have it yet, but I'm pretty sure I do get it. And I have trebuchets out first. He probably saw the scorpions and he's building some mangonels. He's just got his skirmishers just slowly working away at my archery range. But he has, okay, so what Vindaloo is doing is he has 3 trebuchets and a 4th one, and the 3 trebuchets are inside his castle. He garrisoned them inside his castle, and he's gonna yank them out to try to take down my castle. Pretty smart way to do. Yeah, look, so all 4 come out at the same time. Doesn't give me time to have the villas there to repair. But these heavy scorpions, I mean, they'll get, annihilated by the castles, but they could, in theory, get in there and do some damage to the trebuchets. Now, the heavy scorpions, I have 16 of them, but he has Cavalier. I don't have anything in front of these scorpions. But, I mean, I think he could have just dove in there and killed all these heavy scorpions, but maybe he didn't know exactly how many I had. Heavy scorpions in mass are pretty intimidating. That's for sure. I just got the pikeman upgrade, and I'm thinking about halberdier for sure. Because he's still almost entirely cavalier. I'm so surprised this TC was never taken down. I'm just amazed by it. But gold is starting to run a little short here. I sent some villagers on this gold. I have these forward villagers on this gold. Vindaloo is taking this gold over here. No relics from either one of us. We have 38 Cavalier from Vindaloo, and I'm getting the Halberdier upgrade right now. So I'm massing up what will be Halberdiers, and I'm thinking at this point, gold actually might be in short supply here. We're at 48 minutes. Rez collected 46,000 for him, 40,000 for me. I know I have these 2 golds. I don't know if I know about this gold back here. This gold back here might be a kind of a secret. Vindaloo with a little sneak siege from the side over here. Very interesting. I'm getting all the blacksmith upgrades for the halberdiers, and I'm building more siege workshops. Interesting, and barracks. So I'm thinking I want heavy scorpions and halberdiers. Like what's gonna beat that from Persians? All right. He did dive in. He took out my TC. But this gold, I mean, there's 93 and 581, so there's like 600 gold left over there, 650 gold or so. I still have this castle that's protecting my farms and my wood over here. So losing that gold in that town center, not ideal, obviously, but I don't think it was the end of the world. He's still up in score. He's up almost 11,000. I'm at about 7,000. So he's still up 4,000 in score. So he shouldn't really have any fear. His only fear should be that he's not quite stomping me. I'm still alive. I built some siege rams, I think. I think I upgraded these to siege rams too. Yeah, siege rams and halberdiers. And he has onagers in the back. Onagers are great, but when gold's not out yet, but it's running low. These halberdiers pay attention. There they go. Once these halberdiers pay attention, they can chase down these onagers. And he's still focused on my base, and he still has these Cavaliers. 37 of them. So he's pushing my base. I'm pushing his base. He has a huge score lead. I just lost a bunch of halberdiers back down here. But, I mean, I'm at 94 vills. He's at 124. So he has the vill lead, too. I mean, there's no, like, he should not have any fear of losing this game at this point. He's taking out my dock. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Fish are all gone. I'm still taking over here. I'm building. I have a town center in this corner, and I have a castle in this corner. So I'm kind of shifting my whole base to the side of his base. And let's see. He's got his Cavalier up top. Darth Vindaloo is floating 6,000 food right now. I have 19 food. So, yeah, I mean, the only thing that I have any hope is I have, well, not really a whole lot. My only hope is that he hasn't killed me yet. I am pushing this castle, but he's repairing it, and he has onagers back there. I mean, he's paying attention to a bit more than I am. He's exploring over here with some vills, probably looking to see if there's any gold or anything. These fishing ships are fishing ships without a dock. Wood is getting chopped everywhere. Food is just, you know, coming in wherever it can. I rebuilt my farms over here. I'm down to one halberdier. And he is just tearing up. He is tearing up my lumberjacks. So I'm down to 83 vills. He's at 9,000 food. But he's basically pop capped, right? So he has 125 vills, but I mean he probably should be deleting some at this point or selling food, or I don't know if he needs any more military. He has 39, 42 Cavalier. And the only thing he probably could do is if he was selling food to get the Savar upgrade. Because if you have that many, I mean, getting the Savar upgrade would be pretty nice. I do have access to 3 golds over here. I mean, this game probably should be over at this point. Like, I think a sane player would probably quit, but I mean, I have 84 villagers. I have, you know, I have the production buildings. He hasn't really pushed me out of my, like, secondary base over here. These skirmishers are coming in. Another town center going up over here. Try to get my population back up. I'm down to 77 vills versus his 120. He found this gold down here. I don't know. I remember playing this. I don't remember I ever saw that gold. That gold was like a mystery. He's bringing his onagers out. Try to get some damage. No one's gotten a relic yet. I think I do go for relics at some point, but no one's gotten any yet. But we're approaching the 58-minute mark in this game. Halberdier versus skirmisher. Halberdier's winning. Halberdiers winning. Well, maybe these heavy scorpions are winning, to be fair. I'm getting the gold mining upgrade. I'm like, hey, if I'm not quitting, I might as well Might as well get every upgrade I can. He's at 15,000 score. I'm at 8,000. So he's almost double my score right now. He's at 11,000 food in the bank. I am spending my resources, though. I'm better than him. Although he's pop capped. Not really. He's at 181 pop. So he's not making anything right now. So he's actually kind of not putting the pressure on at the moment. Nice onager hit I just got there. I got 2 onagers with 1 and then lost 1. 3 onagers. I'm getting the armor upgrade for the halberdier. Ooh, and I'm sneaking around over here. So he's attacking this side, and I figure if I attack this side, it might be okay. Let's see. This is the battle. This is the battle. I mean, halberdier with the handful of scorpions behind him, these trebuchets will probably all go down, but gold is running out. He lost a lot more Cavalier than he should have. He's down to 20 Cavalier. He was just at 42, I think. He's at 19. I mean, he has the food. He has the stone, too. He's got 1,600 stones. So he could drop another castle. 3 more castles. But I think Vindaloo's weakness is he relies on cavalry, and he relies on winning early. So if he doesn't win early with cavalry, even though he's got these onagers, you know, he's got the siege, but he's spending all his resources he's spending on these cavalier. And right now I am just trying to queue up as many halberdiers as I can. Got another castle going up here. I have villagers. Villagers going up trebuchets. He's down to 6 cavalier right now. We're from 42 to 6 pretty darn quickly. These villagers are cleaning up these trebuchets. They said, "You're gonna come into our house? We're gonna take you out, bro." Also, I added some fishing over here. And now, I don't know, score's not that far apart. He's at 16,000. Still, I'm at almost 10,000. Or 9,000. That's not double. He's taking what's left of this gold. He's taking what's left of this gold. This gold used to be here is run out. He has a relic now, so he's generating some from the relic. Castle's doing some work. Now these are Savar now, so he did get the Savar upgrade, and he's getting Blast Furnace. So he was missing the final attack upgrade. I think honestly, I think Vindaloo he let off the gas just a little too long enough for me to try to make a comeback here. He's sending a raid in with the Savar. But I'm at 26 halberdier and making more. Also mixing in some Chukanus every once in a while. I think the Chukanus I might be sending just to try to kind of have them like behind the halberdiers, or sort of just, yeah, they're just kind of helping the halberdiers from a distance a little bit. But he's at 20k more res collect. I'm at 65,000. He's 86,000. Now I'm getting Blast Furnace, the final attack upgrade. I don't know how to see how to change it to look at like market events. I'm sure there's like a hotkey for it somewhere. But I'd like to see, because he really has so much food that he should be selling it. Now these Savar are way too expensive, and he just has too few of them. So he got the Savar upgrade, but he's not selling any food, so he doesn't have the gold to make more. And he's actually, yeah, he's using his gold to make more, but he's also making mangonels. He just doesn't have an answer for these halberdiers. I mean, halberdiers aren't that tough to deal with. You can make skirmishers against halberdiers. You can make archers against halberdiers. You can make hand cannons against halberdiers. They all wreck halberdiers. Anything that shoots from a distance will wreck a halberdier, basically. There's also, I snuck this little castle in over here on his wood line, and I think Vindaloo is losing it. I mean, he had me on the ropes, but he didn't know how to close. This gold ran out for him. He's got 0 villagers on gold. I have 0 villagers on gold. But see, I wish I could just figure out how to show market events. It's probably not that complicated. But let me try Control M and see if that does anything. No. Oh, that gets you to the market. And now I am trebbing down his market, thinking, well, I know the gold's gone, so if the gold's gone, how's he gonna come back? How's he gonna kill me? And these Chukanoos, so I did a lot of the upgrades earlier for the Cav Archers, so the Chukanoos benefited from having all that. And Onagers, especially on Xbox, are really tough to control. Like, you have to attack around. Oh, I'm getting the final armor upgrade for these halbs. I'm at 50 halbs right now. 50 halbs, he's at 11 Savars, 15 skirmishers, and 4 onagers. And now he's making archery ranges. And I mean, the big problem with Vindaloo right now is he's just not spending his res. He's not using the market, which I just destroyed anyway. Honestly, destroying the market might have given him an idea, like, oh, maybe I should be using the market. He just built a university over here. I mean, he's completely out of gold. Besides just the relic gold coming in, which he has 2 relics. I remember I tried to get relics, but I remember losing them. He did get the he got the Persian upgrade where the castle shoots bullets instead of arrows. I mean, that's a pretty cool upgrade. Cannot be denied. But KD in this game, all right. Eco KD, 48 for me, 122 for him. That's insane. Res collected, I'm at 74,000. He's at 97,000. I mean, he's way up on everything. These halberdiers need to come back here and protect these trebs. Halberdiers. Halberdiers. But he got the treb, but the Savar are taking some hits. He does not have chemistry on these skirmishers. Oh, he's getting it right now. I'm getting bracer right now just for these Chukanoos. I didn't really plan on using too many Chukanoos. I just wanted to have a handful of them. But I mean, these skirmishers, if he was just making a bunch of skirmishers, I'm getting some Vil kills though. I think I'm over here killing Vils. Yeah, I remember this. I took this castle and I just put the point of the gather point over here so that these Chukanoos would just come out and kill some villagers. He's taken whatever Savar he has left, and he's running around the back of my base. I think he must have sold some gold sold some food, maybe just a relic gold, because he's at almost 800. Yeah, he's at almost 800 gold right now. He's got the archery ranges. He's getting the light cav upgrade. I mean, light cav against halberdier is not going to work, but he can raid with them. That's the problem. I have these halberdier up in this corner, and they're going after this Savar. But the Savar, if he's paying attention to him though, they'll just run away. It's just, can you catch him when he's not paying attention? And I just got elite skirmisher too to try to deal with his skirmishers. What a match. He's killing my bills. I'm still making bills though. I'm not letting off. I'm at 78 bills, he's at 80. But I have him in queue. He has 36 vills in queue actually. But he's got 2 town centers or 3? 1, 2, 3 town centers. I think I have, I don't know how many town centers I have. 1 over here. Is that it? I think it's just 1. Yeah, I have 1 town center. These halbs have been chasing this Savar forever. This was like the point of the match where neither of us has any siege, so we're kind of just like running around killing just random units. I mean, look, like this is insane though. Like, look at this. Like, all the wood, these guys are chopping over here. My villagers are chopping wood over here and bringing it back to, I don't know where they're going. They're chopping wood here, bringing it to there. I mean, they're just units everywhere. I have units on his side, he has units on my side. The fights are just literally circling the base. But I got my economy back though. I have the pop lead. I have a just about even eco. But what I like about kind of like what I did here though is I expanded throughout the whole map. Now he's down. He went from 19,000 food to he's at 800 food right now. He's protecting these like last 6 Savar, like they're the kings to his village. Like these Savar are like his only hope. They're like a remnant of a previous time when he had 40 plus. They're like folklore in his village, in his town. And now my Chukanu are just taking out the random vills over here. He's kind of run out of space for his wood line. Yeah, he has like no safe wood. This is his wood line up here. I have a tower, not upgraded, but I have a tower, another tower, castle. He can get wood. He's getting wood over here. That's his only safe place to really get it. And he's still making these onagers. Maybe these are still just left over. But they're being chased down by the halbs. Trying to do another these are Savars. So whatever leftover Savars he has are just running to get some vill kills. And I have the vill lead now too. I'm up 15 vills on 100 to 86. So what a crazy game. I mean, I never, like, playing this game, I did not think that the tables were going to turn. And look at the score. He's at 17,000. I'm at almost 16,000 right now. And he's down to 86 vills, and I'm up to only 85 because I think his Savar raid. I had like 110 or 100 and something a second ago, but his Savar raid was just, you know, doing enough. But I'm still making vills, generally speaking. He has 22 vills in queue though. He's not stopping. Savar just running freely. Oh, he has one bombard cannon here. So I made a trebuchet, try to get this castle down. And he just has one bombard cannon, just playing defense. Pretty good position for that. But I mean, at this point, I have a very heavy spam of halbs and skirms. And he's still got he lost the Savar down to three Savar from the original 42. I mean, Savar was you know, not going to work against halbs, but I do like him just raiding with them. You know, what else are they going to do? Just have him run around, kill stuff. Like, these 3 Savar could kill all these vills before I would notice, which is exactly what they're trying to do. But I'm just focused on this push, though. He only has 3 town centers. He has this one on the side and these 2 here. He never built any more town centers, actually. I destroyed his market up here. He built another one back here. Let's see if these Savar have killed every villager. Pretty much. This 3rd town center of his going down. It is down. The score is just about equal, about 18,000 apiece. I'm pop capped pretty much, and he's at 105 pop. So I think the writing is on the wall. Actually, killing some of my vills was kind of good for me in a way. And then I sent a bunch of halberdiers over here. Yeah, killing my vills. I've seen this happen in a few games where, like, someone just has not enough army, and then they get a bunch of their vills killed, and then all their army starts getting made. So they have, like, you know, 120 army instead of the 70 or 80 that they had before, and then they just overwhelm them. Sometimes late game killing vills, I mean, is not always the win condition, because you can't necessarily kill enough vills to win the game. You have to take out, like, strategic things like bases, you know, like castles, town centers, even things like lumber camps and mining camps and mills and docks and things like that. So, okay. Did not expect to win that. I remember when that game started, I was like, yeah, there's no way. It's like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win this. So, I mean, economy leveled out towards the end there, but I mean, he was way higher than me in terms of res collected. He was 20,000 res collected higher than me for basically the whole game. And most of that really, I can't see APM because I don't have the subscription yet, but I think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get it. I want to see. This is my first time using Capture Age, so I want to see what I can do. I think I like the stacked version better. That looks good. Military. Oh, look at all these things you can do with Pro. You can. Oh wow, you can check everything. Fishing ships, total population, economy population. That's what I want to see. So, economic population. There was a time when I had 68 and he had 124. Interesting. Oh, because these are stacked. I want them on top of each other. Yeah, like that. Wouldn't stacked be on top of each other? Yeah, I mean, he had, like, honestly, I don't want to say, but Vindaloo kind of through this game. Because he, first of all, he could have dove in against my army, my villagers. He could have dove in when he had all those cavalier or even knights. He could have taken out my town centers. He could have taken them all off gold. It would have been very, very tricky for me to answer that. And then towards the end, he just was not really finishing me when he had the opportunity. But great game. I appreciate it. I'm sure. Where is this? I hope everyone who watched enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the flips. See ya.